What happens to the ocean when there's a lot of carbon dioxide in the air? We are going to find out. The candle is going to be like a car emitting fossil fuels or carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The container has water in it, just like the ocean, and then the top is going to be like the atmosphere. We are going to be using BTB as our pH indicator, and we are going to be testing the effects of ice in the water. We're going to see if colder water is able to absorb more carbon dioxide, or if warmer water will be able to absorb more carbon dioxide. So first we're going to start off with our control setup, which is going to be one of these containers with water in it with 4 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4 that are not lit. So here is our control. I'm going to come get a close-up image of the control. This is our control. Okay. All right, let's get this control out of the way. Bring it over to the cold water. Now for the real fun, this is going to be our experimental setup where the water is warmer, and this is going to be our experimental setup where the water is colder. We're going to add 4 ice cubes to this water. But first, we're going to add our BTB. This right here. This is going to be our pH indicator. So I'm going to put a couple capfuls into each. And now you notice it's turning blue. That's because this indicator is slightly basic, and the water has a pH of 7, or a neutral pH. So if you remember, with experiments, it's really important to do exactly what you do to one to the other, with only changing one variable. So, swirl around the water a little bit. Good. So now we have our ocean water with a pH indicator. We're going to add the ice cubes to this one. 4 ice cubes. And a little bit of cold water. Oh, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now each of these containers get 4 candles. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, now let's light the candles in both of the experimental setups. So now we're going to put the cap onto the container. This is like the atmosphere, and this is the ocean. Let's move the BTB. Seal it on really tightly so that all of the oxygen and all of the carbon dioxide will stay inside of the closed system. Jeez. That was good, not close. And the same with our cold water experiment here. And now we will wait until the candles go out. When the candles go out, that means that all the oxygen inside of this box here, inside the closed system, has been used up by the flame and converted to carbon dioxide. Here we see in the cold water experiment that the candles are staying lit for longer. We have one more just barely lit. This is very interesting because this is what happens with ocean acidification. The carbon dioxide from the air is trapped by the water and brought in and converted to carbonic acid. And that's what makes the pH go down. And this indicator here, let's pop off the tops. Turn a little green. yellowy green there. You can compare. Wow, look at that.